Welcome to Global Entertainment. From humble pixels to immersive virtual worlds, gaming has transformed from a niche hobby to a global phenomenon. Today, we explore the revolution in gaming and the iconic titles that helped shape this incredible journey. Our story begins in the 1970s, where arcade machines became a cultural sensation. It all started with Pong, the first commercially successful game. But it was Pac-Man that cemented gaming's popularity. These simple yet addictive experiences were the foundation upon which a new form of entertainment was built. In the late 70s and early 80s, consoles like the Atari 2600 brought gaming into homes. Titles like Space Invaders and Asteroids made their way from arcades to living rooms, marking a major shift in how people interacted with games. The 1980s brought the 8-bit revolution, led by Nintendo's NES. Super Mario Bros. Wasn't just a game, it was a revolution. Its tight controls, innovative level design, and lovable characters made it a global hit. Meanwhile, The Legend of Zelda and Metroid introduced exploration and storytelling on a scale never seen before. And while Nintendo was setting the bar, Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog brought speed and attitude, intensifying the console wars and pushing developers to innovate even further. As the 90s approached, 3D gaming changed the landscape forever. Sony's PlayStation took the world by storm, and games like Final Fantasy VII became cultural landmarks with their rich stories and cinematic experiences. Resident Evil pioneered survival horror, while Tomb Raider introduced players to 3D platforming and exploration in a more realistic way than ever before. Meanwhile, Nintendo was pushing boundaries with the N64. Super Mario 64 redefined what 3D platformers could be, while The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time set new standards for storytelling, gameplay, and world-building in 3D environments. Part 4: Online Multiplayer and the Birth of Esports. By the late 90s and early 2000s, the rise of online multiplayer gaming changed everything. Games like StarCraft and Quake gave birth to a competitive scene, while Counter-Strike laid the groundwork for modern esports. Suddenly, gaming was no longer a solitary experience. It was global. Then came World of Warcraft, an MMORPG that created virtual worlds where millions of players could live out epic adventures together. Its success sparked a wave of online games, solidifying multiplayer as a core part of gaming. Part 5: The Age of Realism and Immersion. As technology evolved, so did the pursuit of realism. Call of Duty became a cultural juggernaut, blending fast-paced multiplayer action with cinematic campaigns. Assassin's Creed brought history to life, while games like Uncharted blurred the lines between movies and gameplay. The 2000s took immersion to new heights. The Last of Us and God of War were emotional masterpieces that redefined storytelling in games, while Red Dead Redemption 2 presented an open world so lifelike it felt like stepping into a living, breathing world. Part 6: The VR and Streaming Revolution. Now we find ourselves on the edge of the next gaming revolution. Virtual reality. Games like Half-Life Alyx and Beat Saber offer an unprecedented level of immersion, placing players directly inside the game world. And it's not just how we play that's evolving, but also how we watch. Platforms like Twitch and YouTube have turned gaming into a spectator sport, with games like Fortnite and Minecraft reaching millions through streaming. Part 7: The Future of Gaming. Looking forward, gaming continues to evolve with new technologies like cloud gaming and AI-driven experiences. The idea of a metaverse where gaming, socializing, and virtual economies blend together seems closer than ever. From simple pixels to immersive worlds, gaming has come a long way. Each era brought new innovations and unforgettable experiences, shaping the industry into the cultural force it is today. The revolution in gaming is far from over, and we can't wait to see what's next. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through gaming history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights from Global Entertainment.